One thing I've noticed with myself particularly is how reserved we are all being at the moment, trying to maintain a level of civility which perhaps isn't becoming of the scenario that we've been thrust into. I've been accused of being base with my humour and my forthrightness and my opinions before, and it's just made me chuckle, because truth is truth. You can't hide the truth. If the truth hurts, so be it. If reality bites, then clean the wound. It's really that simple. Can't really pinpoint any other way of putting that, especially as we approach June 2020. So many things that need to be said by people who are reserved, who are still maintaining a level of politeness and respectfulness, which is, although appreciated in civil times, perhaps should now be voiced. So if you're listening and you want to voice a particular base opinion, and you want to have a good rant, and you want to write down some things about how you feel, particularly about the sheeple who are, as Max Maximus so eloquently put, endangering our lives. People like you and me, they're endangering our lives because we're not sheeple. And I know if you're listening to me at the moment, you're not a sheeple, and these other people are endangering our lives. Right, this is friends, family, medical professionals, police. They are endangering our very existence as human beings. So take this opportunity. I don't care if you swap to an anon account. Come here and rant. All right, be honest, because how do you feel about the people now around you that you've tried to wake up, that you've tried to talk to and just make aware of all of the scenarios that we're being presented with now over the years, condensed into one fine little, how should we put it, martial law battering of humanity? How do you feel about them? Every time that you've been dismissed, or every time that you've been mocked perhaps, or somebody said to you, oh, I don't want to hear it, how do you feel? So go on, let rip, tell me. I can tell you how I feel. I hope that if you're listening to me and you're a subscriber, or even if you're new and you've gone this far into the video, that we will be the people left after the cattle have been mopped up. And doesn't that sound horrible? But I really hope we are. I hope all of you that I've got to know over the past few months are the people that are preparing properly for what they're doing to humanity, and that the types that comment and engage with me are going to be the ones that come out of this, because, well, the rest of them, I know a lot of people are feeling this after all the warnings they've had, the notice they've been put on. They've not paid a blind bit of attention. So there you go. Leave your ranty comments, your vitriolic bitching if you want, because we all got a vent. Go for it. Tell me how you feel about these people, please, because I'm telling you now, you're not, then you're probably nowhere near as angry as I am with them. But at the same token, I also know that, look, you guys care, you guys have emotion, and you guys have an empathy that extends beyond most of the public. Otherwise you wouldn't be listening to me now. And whilst we are angry, it's sensitivity that creates this scenario. That mix between anger and empathy simply means we are highly sensitive to suffering, and although we might suffer ourselves when other people suffer around us because of their own stupidity, it frustrates us to no end because we've tried to warn them. So I get it, and I know you get it as well. So come on, I want to hear your rants. Give me your rants. Tell me how you feel about these people, even if you ultimately know that it's not their fault, that they've been programmed and brainwashed from birth. Still, they're adults, they have free will, and they have access to exactly the same information that we've had over the past decade or two. They've just not exercised it. The word anal bleaching, credit cards, and what's the word, all-inclusive holidays spring to mind. Cheers everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday night.